Exercising regularly is something that everyone should strive for. There are many forms of exercise that you can do to stay healthy. Some of these exercises would include aerobics, running or walking, cycling, boxing, high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, and jump rope, just to name a few. However, there are also two more that have become far more popular than the rest. These exercises are bodybuilding and strength training, also known as powerlifting. Hi, my name is Colton, and today I will be sharing the difference between bodybuilding and strength training. Bodybuilding and strength training are both very efficient ways to build muscle and strength. While on the surface they accomplish the same goals, the way to achieve these goals and the amount of muscle and strength gained differs with each method. Because of their similarities, it can be hard for new lifters to know which one to choose. Unfortunately, this can lead them to go with the wrong training method that will not achieve them the results they are looking for, which in turn will waste their time and probably end up stopping lifting since they are not seeing the results that they hoped for. I've been resistance training for roughly 5 years, of which I've tried both methods. This is why I feel so strongly about this topic and chose it for this speech. The world of resistance training can be very detailed and in-depth, which is why I will be focusing on three main points for both bodybuilding and strength training: nutrition, training difference, and history. One thing to remember is bodybuilding and strength training use different ways of building muscle and strength that include training with different amounts of volume and eating a set number of calories and other nutrients. To begin understanding the differences between the two, we first need to know how nutrition plays a role. Everyone has most likely heard in their lifetime that in order to gain muscle, you need to eat a lot of protein and avoid calories. But is this true? Yes and no. You burn a certain number of calories throughout the day from exercise. In terms of strength training, you want to consume more calories than you burn. The amount calories are burned and should be consumed varies from person to person. However, you want to consume around 3,000 calories a day to start and increase as needed. As for bodybuilding, you want to consume however many calories you burn in a day for protein. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, and I quote, "To increase muscle mass in combination with physical activity, it is recommended that a person that lifts weights regularly or is training for a running or cycling event eat a range of 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or 0.5 grams to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight." This is true for both kinds of training as they require muscle mass no matter what. Now that we have a basic understanding about the effects of nutrition, let's talk about the training differences. When strength training, you'll want to focus more on using heavier weights with less reps or repetitions. This is to ensure that you are working the muscle as hard as possible while still getting decent reps. As for bodybuilding, aim for the same amount of reps for about 3 to 4 sets. To help you understand, I have made this analogy. So this is the side for strength training, and it shows the apples as your repetitions and the baskets for your sets. Now at the bottom, you can see that you want less sets with more reps. And as you get heavier, the reps will go down. This is the bodybuilding side, also showing your reps and your sets. You want to keep about 3 sets and keep your reps all the same with each one. This is true for all muscle groups, and you can alternate for certain muscle groups if you'd like. After everything we've gone over, you might be wondering, where did these forms of training come from? Well, you're in luck because I'm about to share that with you. An article published by study.com says that, quote, bodybuilding is a sport that dates back to ancient Greeks' appreciation for the muscular male physique. In the 1890s, Eugen Sandow created modern bodybuilding to showcase muscular, lean physiques. Surprisingly, strength training also began in ancient Greece. Perch.fit described it as, quote, athletes and warriors developed specialized exercises to build strength and power. These exercises were typically done with metal or stone weights. While bodybuilding and strength training are different, they can be done at any gym or even your own home. There's a lot involved in bodybuilding and strength training, from tracking calories, protein intake, to different training methods. And the fact that these two kinds of training persisted through hundreds of years is quite fascinating. The hardest part of doing anything new to you is starting. If you have a few pairs of dumbbells, nutrition plan, and routine, as long as you stick with it and stay consistent, you'll start seeing and feeling progress before you know it. Thank you.